Watch this to the end as I share with you a fully funded opportunity in the US to study a master's or a PhD, or even a direct PhD from bachelor's in any field that you are interested in. In this university, they are offering up to $50,000 of funding for anyone interested in doing a master's or a PhD in the form of graduate assistantship. So you are either taking as a teaching assistant or a research assistant. So if you are interested in this, watch this to the end as I'll share with you the full tutorial, how to do the application, how to find the opportunities, and even how to apply for fee waivers, as application fee waivers are given in many of the courses as well. This funding is a fully funded opportunity, so you don't have to miss it. If you are watching this for the first time, my name is Freeman and I share about scholarships and study abroad opportunities. So if you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel and share the video as well to others so that they can also benefit from this opportunity. If you also want my services, use the link in the comment section of this video and you can book any of my services as to whether I should review your statement of purpose, or help you with the application, and any other service that you need from me. So without wasting my time, let's go to the screen. I'll share with you the full details and how to do the application. So before we go, this is my YouTube channel called Freeman Lami, and you can also find me on Facebook, TikTok, and all the other platforms. This is where I post all the videos on scholarships and study abroad opportunities. So you'll find all the opportunities here. I have videos on USA and Canada, Australia, UK. Some of them are still open. This is a video on how to write a cold email to supervisors or professors to find opportunities. There are videos on how to make your CV, how to get a personal statement or SOP, and so many other videos. So check them out. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel and put me on post notifications so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be one of the first people to get to know about the video. This is at the Cornell University in the US. It's one of the prestigious universities, one of the best universities in the US. So this is a place where you can do all this. And if you go to this page, this is where they give all the details. So you have all the field of study, the degree requirements, and all that. So we'll go step by step and I'll explain everything to you and how to know. So now let's go to the stipend rates. So if you come down here, you can see that this is the stipend. So this is for the teaching and research assistants. You can see that the minimum is 35,000 and you can get up to 47,000. That's like $50,000 for for per annum. That's 12-month stipend. For 1 year you can get up to this. So if your program is 3 years, you get this for 3 years. And some other departments you get up to even 60,000. You know, it depends on the department that you are in. So yeah, look at this. They also cover some other things as well. So yeah, this is the opportunity, and I'll show you how to do the application and how to be able to win this. Now let's go next to the English language, which is very important as to whether they waive it. And if you come to the English language page, generally they accept the IELTS and TOEFL. So they accept IELTS and TOEFL, but there are some exemptions, and this is very important for my followers. So if you come down here, standing exemptions, they say that for admission purposes, Cornell University graduate students do not require IELTS and TOEFL scores from the applicant who meet one of the following standards. So if you meet one of these, so you speak English as a first language, or are a citizen or a permanent resident of a country where English is an official language. And if you click here, all the countries are there, but they say include but not limited to. So if Ghana is there, Hong Kong, India, Nigeria, Pakistan. So if you are from one of these countries, then you don't need to submit IELTS. You can also check the other one. If you also had your bachelor's in one of these countries and it was officially in English language, then you don't need IELTS or TOEFL. Maybe you just need a document from your university called the English proficiency to prove that, oh, you actually did it in English. That's it. So this is straightforward. You can read the full details, but this is straightforward for my followers. Next is for me to talk about the application fee. So I know that this is one of the great issues when it comes to applying to some schools in the US, because there's always application fee. And for this particular university, they have an application fee of $105. So if you're applying for a program, you pay $105, which is pretty steep for some countries. So yeah, you can look at here, but there's waiver. So he said you can request a fee waiver through the payment page of the online application form. So where you get to your program and you start the application with the online process, there's a place where you click and apply that you want a fee waiver. When you get to the fee part, you can apply that you want a fee waiver, and they say whenever possible, please submit your application with a fee waiver request at least 3 days before the application deadline. So you should apply as soon as possible, and I'll show you some of the deadlines to the programs. If your request is approved, you receive an email confirming that the graduate application has been received. So what happens is that when you start the application of the program, you can do all the application, you upload your documents, and then you submit. But you see that there is a place which says that application fee waiver pending, or application fee pending, because in the course of your application, when you get to the application fee part, there's a place where you can click or fill a document showing that you need application fee waiver. And if you have that, then you don't need to submit the IELTS. So this is something that you can do to get the application fee waiver. So when you get to that point, you don't need to apply, or you don't need to pay the application fee. You just need to put it there and explain that you are applying for the application fee waiver. And this is how they calculate. You apply through what we call the financial hardship waiver, and you explain that the economic situations in your country will not allow you to be able to pay that amount of fee and all that. Now this is a document that can guide you to develop a statement like that. When you get to that point, they might request for a statement, and you need to submit a statement to explain your condition on why you cannot pay the application fee. So this is the appeal for application fee waiver by claiming financial hardship, and these are points that you can use to develop your statement. So you first talk about the exchange rate, you attach your pay slips, you can attach you can write about the economic condition of your country, inflation and employment. You talk about if you have you talk about carrying responsibilities if you have, and you also demonstrate that you meet the requirements. It's only the application fee that is a limitation to you. So this is very important if you want to get the application fee waiver. So I've talked about all these. Now let's go to the points, the point where you find the programs. So if you go to the programs, you see that they have several programs here. They have programs you can filter based on the letter, but they have engineering. All these programs are covered in the graduate school. Now you see that most of them are PhD. The reason is that in the US, some of the universities, they allow you to apply for a PhD directly with your bachelor. So if you finish your undergraduate and you want to apply, you don't have to apply for a master. You can apply directly for a PhD, especially if you have research experience. And with that, in that case, the master's is embedded in the PhD. So everything is put together. So it's what we call a direct PhD from a master's. And this particular university also has that. So if you come down, you are seeing the PhD and you don't see a lot of masters, don't worry. You can also apply for it. And I'll show you that is the case. So if we choose one of the programs, we can go through. For example, you want to do biochemistry or molecular and cell biology, any of them. You see that the biochemistry is PhD. So if we click on it, if we click on the biochemistry page, it takes us to the program description. We see all the things that are needed, the tuition, the visit the graduate school, and the deadline. So you are applying for fall 2026. That's next year, December or August. Sorry, next year August. So they don't have spring application. So they don't have February or March application. They have only the August or fall application. Now, if you click here, you see that this particular one, this biochemistry, the deadline to apply is 1st December. So there's still a lot of time for you to apply. So you should apply as soon as possible, especially that you may want the application fee waiver and all that. So they are telling you the things. So please read all these as something that I've also already talked about, the English proficiency and the requirements. Now the basic requirements here, you need your current transcripts, your all colleges attended, your letter of recommendation, you need your statement of purpose. They have the academic one and the personal one. Now if you need this, if you go to my video here, you see that I have a video here on statement of purpose. You see a statement of purpose. This can help you design an academic and a personal statement of purpose for you for this particular application. Now what do you also need? You need your proof of English competence. So this one, based on your country, is waived, but you can also submit what we call the English proficiency letter just to prove that you have you studied in English language. And then your CV, you need a CV for this. And if you also go back to my page, you see that I have a video here. This particular video is there to guide you with a tutorial on how to design, and there's even a sample there how to design a very good academic CV for you. So that's very important for you. Now, what do you do? So if you are interested in this program, you click on you go to the program website. You see that the website of the program is here. So if we click on it, it takes us to the website. We can read. Please read all the details. Please read all the details that you need. You can read everything here. You can go to admissions, and then that's where you find all the information. So if you click on apply now, so get started by setting up an apply web account. This is where you click and do your online application. This is where you click and do your online application. So please check this out. This is where you start your application. Now if we come down here, we can go down and look for application requirements. So if you click on application requirements, they will tell you about the statement of purposes, the personal statement, the transcript, letter of recommendation, English language, I've talked about it, your CV, application review, the fee waiver, I've also talked about it. There's a link here that you can use, but I already explained how you can do it. So use that process. The page that I talked about, so the fee waiver is here, the page is here, and I'll put all the links in the description for you to find that. So please, this is something you should read. Basically, you need to show during the application process in the online session that you want a fee waiver, and if they request for a statement, then you use the points that I showed to help you. I'll also put the link to the points there in the description of this video so that you can find it. So yeah, basically that is it. If you are interested in other programs, you can go back. If we go back, there are so many other programs. I don't know, design, development, sociology, economics. You want to do economics, entomology, environmental, something. Yeah, there are so many programs in history, government, information science. Yeah, so many programs. Please explore them. You can decide. Plant breeding, there's plant breeding. So let's say you want to do plant breeding. If you click on it, it also describes everything for you. There, for plant breeding, the application deadline is 15th November. So it's something that and here you see that they say that please note GRA general is not required. So this one, there is GRA waiver. The other one, they didn't also mention GRA, so it means that it might not be required. So check for the programs. If you are choosing a program, it's good that you check for the ones that have waived the GRA as well, because it's something, an added expenditure for you. So you can also widen your horizon. Please make sure that you explore all the programs. Don't look out and say that the program you did in your bachelor's, the name of the program is not the same as the name you are seeing here. So far as you have the prerequisites, then you can apply, and especially if you have the experience. So you don't have to apply for the same name, because every university has different names that they give to programs. So please explore. There are also business courses here, so many of them. So there are so many programs. So please check, and then you can do the application. So yeah, this is basically all that I have to say for this. I've showed you everything that you need. If you have any question, put it in the comment section. You can also join my community using the link. If you use this link or the link in the comment section of this video, you can join my WhatsApp, and if you have any question, you can ask as well. So go ahead and do the application for this particular amount. This is very good assistantship available, so very good funding. So please go ahead and do the application, and I wish you all the best.